Alright, so this is a rare nighttime view of my solar lights. And what you're looking at right there are the driveway lights. Over here, there is a light on the back of the shed that lights up. That's a solar light. That one I actually got on Temu. It's pretty good. Quite bright. That was at the end of the driveway until a crow sat on it and broke the base of it. And this is the light we installed the other day. So it stays on dim until there's some movement in front of it. Then it goes up. That's pretty good. Not bad at all, considering. Yeah. So there's that light. And I'm going to walk through here in the dark where you can see that string of lights over there. Those are the solar lights that are around the hot tub. Those lights in the distance, that's a dairy farm, probably about 4 or 5 miles down the road, but everything's flat, so it's relative. And then this is my favorite light, the one on the front of the shed. That's also motion censored. This one I got at Harbor Freight, and as you can see, it's pretty freaking bright. So all solar, no power, plugged in anywhere. It's literally just got a little solar panel on the side that's feeding it all day long, and it shines all night as I need it. And then this guy on the camper, also a Harbor Freight special. It's a lot like the other one. It's pretty good, lights up a lot of stuff. But yeah, these are all. There's the driveway again, and it's a close up on the hot tub lights. So yeah, they just go around. I also have the I don't remember what they're called. The string lights. The string lights at the top there. But those are actually plugged in to the into power source. So they're not solar at all. So there's that. Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Marcus SLL West OG. So starting with on the opposite side of this building, but the solar porch light, the solar floodlight that I put up, I've decided to start going through some of my my endless list of little things I need to do and just actually knock them out. So today, what I'm going to be working on is, well, you already saw the solar lights working. I did some night footage so you guys could check it out, and the other ones that I was talking about before. By the way, I still like the one on the little shed the best, but working with what I got here right now. So, but yeah, getting back to the point right now. Today, I'm going to be sinking the actual hole that the cane for the gate goes into, so that it doesn't just kind of flap back and forth in the wind, and putting some concrete down for that and making sure that it's pretty permanent. And yeah, that's my honey-do list project for today. I'll take care of that and move on to the next one afterward. So let's go ahead and get started. Don't forget to like and subscribe. One of the other projects I've been talking about knocking out for a good while now was this guy here. Just literally creating a lid from my burn bin, because the dog, not mine, but the neighbor's dog, is always over here constantly digging all of my trash out and spreading it everywhere very liberally. So that was one of those things, like, instead of cursing her every day that I see more trash to pick up, I just decided to get one, just make one, make a top for it, put something on there she couldn't touch, and boom, there it is. Oh, you probably saw it in the intro too, actually. So yeah, that's my solution to that. That's something I've been literally saying for probably about 11 months. I'm just gonna cut a circle out and put it on top there. That way she can't get into it. So I finally went and did it. And over here we have the buried water pump. So there's a water pump down here that goes into, well, I mean, the pump comes off of the tank. Sorry, the hose comes off of the tank, goes into the water pump, gets pumped out here and into the camper at this point. There's also the T that I put there, and that one goes to the washing machine, or ultimately just this hose, really. The water faucet actually runs off of the one going inside, so it's all, that way it hits the hot water heater, and I have hot water for my outdoor shower here. So yeah, that's that. But back to my point, ADHD again. This thing sort of sometimes fills up with garbage and rainwater and stuff, and as much as it's been useful in its service for the past year plus, it's probably time that I literally just cut out a little cap to the junction box that's down there. And I have to cut out a cap just because it didn't come with one. I got it from my neighbor when I first got here, actually, the one with the dog, and he sold it to me without a cap. So I figured, I've got plenty of plywood laying around, just like I have plenty of the other wood that I'm repurposing, and so I'll just cut a little oval shape or rounded rectangle shaped cap out of it, and make that a project at some point too. It's super quick, which is why, doing that guy, I didn't make a video or anything. I just did it because it literally takes no time, and I literally will walk around here with things that simple and just be like, oh, I'll do it. Like, it's no real effort. I'll just do it when I do it. So it's time. We're working on the honey-do list, people. Here we go. Another windy day on the ranch. Here we go. So today I'm going to be opening up a hole here so that I can actually sink a rod in here with concrete so that I don't have this weird scraping across the dirt. I'll have an actual metal pole in here that's going to be able to stop the fence from moving with these crazy winds. So we can get started. Just making the hole right now. I might have to wait until tomorrow potentially just to actually pour the concrete, just because there's not going to be a lot of sun and it might freeze overnight tonight. So I didn't set out today to make a commercial for these Ryobi augers, but these things are pretty amazing for what they do. The amount of time it would have taken me with a pole, like a spade shovel, to like dig this, it's ridiculous. So huge fan, huge fan. So this is the pole I'm sinking, and again, this is entirely just so that when that cane on the fence itself, on the gate itself, stops, it has a hole to go into, and it's not being pushed by cows or the wind or anything else. So and I fully anticipated not being deep enough, but that's okay. What I'm going to do now is take a mallet and bang it in there, and that's going to help in terms of having some undisturbed earth that it's actually going into and sort of chiseling its way through, versus all this very disturbed earth that I'm going to have to fill in, like I said, with concrete. So I'm going to grab my my mallet. Be right back. Alright, so I brought a couple things back with me to try and go in the hole. And that way I'm banging on something that's not the actual pole itself. Perfect fit. Nice. I need one of them. So yeah, that way I'm not banging on the hole itself. This way I'm banging on the head of a screw. And that should stop it from being all beat up from the mallet. So that's the idea anyway. See how it goes. Okay. Easy enough. But I heard the dog. Alright, I think that's about deep enough. I can move some of this earth back so I can see that it is in fact not deep enough. Gotta go a little bit deeper still. That should probably do it. So in action, what this looks like is this gate here closing. Oh, lost my add-ons. Aha. It's got to go over a little bit. That should be just about perfect. Slightly off. It's all right. move it slightly. And then it's perfect. Alright, so this is essentially what I was going for here. And you can see the hole is still pretty deep, even though some dirt fell back in there, but just going for that nice smooth fit where the cane can come down when the gate's shut and lock itself in there pretty tightly, and boom, that's it. That's all there is to it. It's where I need it to be. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and try my luck with this concrete, just because it's 2 in the afternoon, which should give me about a good 3 hours before it starts to even get chilly out here. So let me do that and I'll get back to you. Alright, I went and mic'd up just because I know, as much as I've been trying to project my voice, that the wind sucks, and recording in the wind sucks. And I completely hate watching videos where all you hear is the wind noise, concrete blowing in the wind. And so, yeah, I went and put my mic on so that hopefully we don't have any of that going on today. Not overtly worried about it, but I'm a little bit concerned with the concrete going down the tube. I mean, it's a good 4 feet into the ground, so it's going to take a lot of concrete to fill it up. Shouldn't be a big deal. Alright, that's a good amount of concrete. Let me grab some water. And when it comes to the Quikrete, I typically will just pour this right where it's at. And that way I'm not worried about losing any amount of it in the transfer process as it's hardening near immediately. So I'm going to go ahead and move this gate out of the way. Give myself some room to work in and pour. Do a little mixing, or a lot of mixing. Alright, way more water than I got concrete in there right now, so let's fix that. Alright. Some more concrete. That's not really helpful. Alright. This is what I hate the most about it. It's sitting outside in the elements, rain, sleet, snow, everything. So you end up with a bunch of big rocks when you buy it. Add some more water. It's like making a cake. Covered in concrete. Alright, give you guys a better look at the hole and everything I did here. So there's concrete. A little bit of dirt got missed in there, but it's not too bad. And the wind is going to help actually secure that faster, or at least on the surface. And once that's all done, I'm just going to take some of this dirt that's here piled up and just finish it off on top. So I'll be leaving it like that for the rest of the day. Tomorrow morning I have to work. I'll come back and check it at like 6 o'clock or so. If it's looking sturdy enough, I'll just throw the dirt on top of it. Should be all right. It's not like it's even a foot of dirt. It's literally like 3 inches, 4 inches, so should be okay. All right, y'all. So it's the next morning, and it worked out. I mean, it did everything it was supposed to do. So the hole is there. It's in the ground. Those concrete chunks that I threw away before, I just threw them in there also, just like, you know, in the event that it starts raining, I'll have more likelihood that it won't just wash away, you know. So the big rocks help with that, and obviously the 2 big slabs of concrete that came in that bag were big rocks. So I broke them up a little bit, threw them in there, and that should be good to go. We haven't had any winds, haven't had any cows, nothing crazy to challenge this, but hopefully it stays that way. It's super cold right now. I think it's like 31 at this point. Last night it got down to 25. But yeah, as you can see, it all still looks the same. It's just cold, super cold. So I'm gonna wrap this video up, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Till then, take care of yourselves. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Peace.